Welcome back to the world's most dangerous podcast, Not So Common NSC. What's up, fellas?
What's
What's
going
up,
on?
Woody?
What, my bro?
Go on,
Huh?
nigga. Go on, nigga.
Hey, I see the fresh baldy. That mug
Word.
organic.
Looking like
Shout out to
good
my
food.
boy head brothers.
Word.
Shout out to my boy head brothers, man. That's what we doing.
Was good. Hey, Pookie, how was that? Last time I remember we talked to you last, you was going to that Ti comedy show. How was that?
Yeah. Matter of
Hey,
fact,
and be honest, cause he gonna see this.
hey, be
Mm.
honest, all 100% honesty. That man is funny. Like,
Really?
no lie, he was actually the funniest comedian that came on.
Really?
Yeah,
I
really.
never-
That guy had me rolling, yo. Like, I was right there. Like, he looking me in my eye the whole time, damn near. Like, because we were like front row.
You
Yeah,
felt
I'm
special?
seeing that picture I sent on my phone, like on the stage. Yeah, that's how close he was, and boy, that man had me rolling. I wouldn't even fake laughing either. Just 'cause
Really?
yeah, yo. he
That's
was-
what's up, yo. I would have never thought that.
He was
Now, how did he react to all the green fumes coming on the stage?
Every time you start laughing, was you ha ha ha?
So apparently, Boo was in the in attendance too. So, but he was actually he was actually worth it.
Because I know he's a
Okay.
very
That's
he's a
what's
very
up.
intelligent brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, for him to be funny as shit like
Yeah,
that.
no
you know
what? No
I mean?
lie, he wasn't even doing all that expeditiously, and I was waiting for it. But he was basically
Yeah.
like going in on his family, kind of giving like the behind scenes of the industry, and
Gotcha.
just his thoughts on it, and he was just kind of talking about how like life just kind of went past him like mad quick. Like he was like, "Yo, I was young at one point, and I'm old as shit now." He was just saying how it's hard to kind of keep up in the rap game because this new generation is different. So
Yeah.
just trying your best to kind of stay relevant. He's just like, man, I just started a whole new lane for myself, and it was like people always ask, like, man, ain't you a rapper? Like he was like, that only lasts so long. So he was like, man, I
That's
just
true.
switched to a different lane.
Mhm.
He was like, I don't even do music no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird seeing people with, especially the reason it's hard seeing rappers be funny is because, like, no matter where they're from, they have a hard that place accent. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a hard Southern accent. Like a New York rapper would have a hard New York, slang to him. So it's hard to see them be a regular comedian.
Oh, don't leave out Texas.
In Texas,
balls and all that.
exactly. Texas, all that. Can you imagine Ice Cube up there or the game telling jokes? It's like they always have that hardcore. This is where I'm from. This is how I talk.
But as you can see, they can switch it up. Like as you can see, so many basketball players become boxers and podcasters doing other stuff, and everybody crisscross.
They all trash.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny. I want to see, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's. I wonder what more, because you got, like you said, basketball player like Blake Griffin. He trying to be a comedian. You know what I'm saying? He get up there and I've seen some of his stuff. Like
he's
he'll have a laugh every once in a while, but overall, it's hard for him.
Charles Barkley impression. That was
You heard
funny.
me?
What'd you say?
I said Blake Griffin's a comedian now.
Yeah. You
He be
ain't
doing
right.
Word? I
comedy,
didn't even know that. Honestly, I didn't.
Yeah, he was trying
Yeah,
to
he
be
did
doing
it.
I heard
comedy, but he's
Charles Barkley impression. That was funny.
Mm.
And I think that wasn't necessarily him on stage. It was kind of like he was on one of them little. I think it was commentating golf or something like that, and he started roasting Charles Barkley, and he started imitating him. That was funny. I mean, I didn't really never see him be a comedian. I didn't know that part, but I did see him. He was roasting Charles one time. That was funny.
Yeah, can you imagine them doing crowd work and shit? Can you imagine Blake Griffin doing crowd work and be like, man, I know you can't hoop, bro.
Right,
I dumped all on you.
He did like a little, in front of the crowd, little quick show, but it wasn't funny.
Gotcha.
Gotta get at it. Done.
I wonder, man. I wonder if he coming here to Texas. I'd probably try to.
I
can't even say is he gonna come here to Rochester. Ain't nobody come to Rochester.
Man, I saw a whole video today that someone who sent that in the group chat about what gas stations not to go to in Rochester.
No, that was Boo. That was Pookie. Wasn't that you, Pooh?
That was me.
Oh, that was Boo. Yo, you had me rolling, bro.
Yo, I know every location, and he's 100% right. I know every location. Shout out to Rochester.
It's a whole bunch of people filling up, but right before they get to Rochester, to go straight through that mother.
I mean, it ain't all the, of course, there's way more gas stations there, but it's certain ones.
Yeah.
If you're not from Rochester, if you're from there, a lot of that shit you can just go to. There's a lot of shit that's normal to us.
Yeah.
If you ain't from there, some of those spots, you just keep going. Go to the next one.
The one right there when he was saying West Main and Reynolds, that gas station right there. I never go to that gas station, bro. Ever since I was dumb young, I would never stop at that gas station.
Oh my god!
If I was pushing my car, I'd push it past.
You push it.
It's crazy, man. As much as bullshit that happened at that gas station, the people still there owning that shit, and they still rocking. I'm sure it's the same people.
They still there.
Right. But that shit was 100% on point. Now they ain't mentioned the one on Dewey and Flower City, which that one wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Yeah. But Dewey Ave though, he was talking about the one on Dewey and Lexington. That one.
Yeah.
That one is.
Ain't that like a Sunoco or something? Is that a?
I think
so. It was an A+, but Sunoco A+. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't go that way.
The early part of Dewey, nah. If you from there, okay, it's normal. But if you ain't from there, nah, some of them spots.
Speaking of Rochester, AJ, guess what popped in my head? And this is for y'all three. AJ invited me to a nice 2-piece McNugget. I remember we were riding bikes one time on his street.
Oh my God, bro! Dang, why you went this far back?
Like, this dude, AJ, we riding the bikes. We had to be like 9 and 10 years old riding bikes.
No, we was like 8 and 9 years old, bro.
Yeah, 8 and 9 years old. And then all I seen like it was a dude. I don't know if he was riding something or what. It was like 2 dudes, and the other dude had.
No, it was 3, bro. It was 3 big ass dudes.
Yeah, and he had his arm around AJ. AJ had his bike on this side, and the dude was on the opposite side walking with the bike. So he like, yo, cuz, come here. So I'm thinking it's somebody that AJ knows. So I'm just riding the bike. And then all of a sudden, this dude come over there like, bloop, bloop. Like, it was soft punches though, but it was like, bloop, bloop. He took the bike. Nigga was riding off it. He fell off the bike. Maybe he fell off the bike when he was riding away.
Who fell off the
bike?
Got back on the bike and just started rolling, bro. Like, I want you to know that never left my mind, bro.
Oh, you talking about when you got 2? Oh, that part when you got 2 piece.
Bro, why every goofy story you tell is you and AJ somewhere?
Because it is. It's true. It's like everywhere me and Pookie went.
It's you and AJ.
Like some random shit didn't happen when we was kids, yo. Like that time, like off Jenny when we got chased by some grown men for our shoes and stuff. Like, dang.
That's Rochester for you.
That's Rochester for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know. The only reason why I remember how old I was when that happened is because I was 12 years old and I wore a size 12 in shoes.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, you were 12 years old and wore size 12?
I was 12 years old and I wore a size 12 in shoes. And as I got older and taller, my feet shrunk. It's weird, bro. That's what happened because now I wear like a 10 and a half, maybe 11. Back then I wore size 12.
Fight I've ever seen.
No
12 years old and wore size 12.
And your toe was touching the top of a 12.
My toe was touching the top of a 12, bro. Them white, I already remember the shoe, bro. It was a white and red Air Force Ones, high top.
It's a fisherman button feet.
Hey, AJ feet will be like, wow. That's how nigga feet walk. Like, hey, see, he can't sneak up on nobody all years.
Yo, mom, you see buying these shoes, bro.
Jennifer, what's up? I see you over there in the comments. What's up? What's up, Jennifer?
Word.
Number 1 fan.
Yeah, anybody else in the chat? Y'all like, share, subscribe.
Yeah,
The
man.
algorithm going.
So AJ, you had brought up a point. What's up with this golden dome that Trump talking about, man?
So for people that don't know what the Golden Dome is, pretty much to like sum it up, it's a defense system that will identify projectiles. It can detect like the range of it, and it can take out any attack like from our enemies, like missiles, stuff like that. That's the whole, pretty much in a nutshell, what the system's about. And the whole thing with not Poland, wow, with
Greenland.
Greenland right now is because if he can control Greenland, we can put that system there. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing is, Trump wants to, take control of Greenland, which that is our alliance, our NATO. That's part of NATO. That's our alliance. And you have the other NATO alliances, coming in between there, like, hey, calm down, Trump. Don't be sitting there trying to do all that stuff. And I understand why he wants to go after Greenland. It's a very big island. It has a shit ton of minerals for us, to work with. You can put a lot of military bases there. You can keep an eye out on China, stuff like that. I get it. I completely understand what is he doing. But my issue is there another way to go about it besides threats? You're putting a 10% tariff on all of our allies that supports Greenland right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And that starts in February. And if they continue to support Greenland and not have the United States take, control of Greenland, he's going to add 25% in June or July. I can't remember. But at the same time, he's making threats towards Greenland, like, yo, I'll pretty much, to break it down, he's saying like, yo, I will take that country no matter what you say. And if the alliance wants to get in the way, I'll beat your ass too. That's just, just to sum it up in a hood way.
So,
But,
do you know basically how would that look to us? How would you even get that done to a dome over the U.S.? Like, so you got to have stuff building in Florida,
Oh
no, it's not that type of dome.
It's not that
just
type
like
of dome.
It's like a metaphor.
Yeah, just like what Mookie said.
System of radar and
it's just like a protect. Like as soon as it's in the air, they dismantle as soon as it make it to the United States.
So it's similar to like an energy field, something like that. Not a physical dome, but like an energy field or a field of.
It's a radar system with intercept capabilities. Like,
Like it's not actually a physical dome or anything like that. It's just a defense system.
It's like Israel's Iron Dome.
Yeah,
you heard of that? It's just like that's all it is. It's just the same concept.
Yeah. So why wouldn't anybody want that? I felt that sounds like something that'd be interesting.
But what about?
I think the issue is him saying he's going to take over a sovereign nation.
Yeah, that's the issue.
And he's making threats about it.
And they don't. What I understand, they're already like friendly to us having military there.
Yes.
Right. So that right there would be almost. So if he got Venezuela and Greenland, both pieces, that's almost like top dog on the Monopoly board per se. You getting.
You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. It is a very strategic plan, because if he gets Greenland to put the dome up, he already has Venezuela, which is one of the number one oil reserve places in the world. And this is just me. The whole thing that's going on with Iran, with the protesters, and he's making threats to Iran, saying, I'm about to go over there. Do you think that's what did you say? Like, because honestly, Iran has a lot of oil over there. Do you think that's like a deterrent? Like, hey, there a reason to go over there just to say, hey, I'm about to take you out because you took out all these protesters, but really my objective is to get that oil, because once you get that oil from over there and the oil from over in Venezuela,
you have
got
complete control over everything. Everybody
pretty much.
So
it is a very, very strategic plan to me personally, and I can't hate him for it. But it's just, to me, is how the way he's going about it.
Okay, so what do you mean? So with saying that, what do you mean the way he's going about it? Like, do you think he's too aggressive with it? Like, do you think he's too mean? Like, what is he doing to make you think?
With the whole thing with the whole thing with Greenland, you're making threats towards our alliance. That's a big thing. You're making threats towards our alliance. You're hitting them off with tariffs, which we've never done that before. There's always been a friendly relationship between us and our alliances. And, yes, NATO. That's a big thing, you know what I mean? And that looks bad. To me, I wouldn't go about that way and lose our alliance like that.
Right, but hear me out. When you got when you got the top two pieces on the Monopoly board, what do you need it for? Everybody has to really go through you with everything, through transportation, through everything.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do anything with you. They're like, you're Michael Jordan of the game right now. Like, so why would that even matter at that point?
So it wouldn't matter. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say it always matters if you're taking somebody over that don't want to be taken over.
Yeah.
And they're giving you this, like, we'll work with you, but you can't have us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think that's the issue. And the thing about Greenland, it's not that many. The population is not even that big.
I think it's like 52,000 people or something.
Yeah, it's like 50,000.
Yeah, it's not that many people that live there.
And I was hearing that they can even put this Golden Dome thing like in New York, upstate New York, right?
I believe so. They could.
Oh, please don't put it upstate.
Huh? I don't want them to.
Don't put it upstate.
They could put that in Rochester in one of the gas stations. One in Rochester. But
so
that's
him taking over or him invading Venezuela. Not only I don't see it just as him securing the resources that they have. I see it preventing another situation like the Cuban Missile Crisis. Right? It keeps in our enemies from having an ally in our region that is within striking distance.
Yeah. And who was Venezuela? They were really close with Russia and China, weren't they?
I was just about to say that they're close with Russia and China.
Yeah.
So just like I understand the Greenland strategic plan, because you got Russia and China's ships that be over that way. China is like mega close to Greenland, and you don't want China to overcome that spot because then they'll be very close to us. And I get why he's trying to do it, but is there another way for us to go around the threats? Is there another way, to go around the tariffs and stuff like that? That is my question.
There is no other way because you want something that they don't want to give you. So there is no, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta fight, Yeah. So is there another way? The only way is leave it alone. And you can put your military there, whatever, but that's all you can do. So if they don't have the support, you got to do something.
Would it be a risky plan if they would decide to split from NATO? Like, say for example, NATO split from us, we go our own separate way away from them. That would cause Russia to come in and China to come in, huh?
I don't know if y'all seen the video Brother Man sent earlier about basically other countries invading the U.S. Have y'all, anybody else?
You talking about that Impossible video? I only seen half of it. I was on my lunch break.
I thought that was you who said that. That was you, Pookie?
Yeah,
my bad.
Brother Man.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of gave me the whole different perspective on everything, really. And I wouldn't say that it kind of hardened me emotionally, but now that you see that and be like,
But that video was very one dimensional.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
it
thinking the
was.
same.
It was.
Because
It was very one dimensional.
You have to think that our enemies don't know what that video content said. Right. How our shores are lying there. I don't think in a modern war, I don't think they're sending troops over to the shores.
I don't think
so.
They're going to
No, not at all.
send missiles. Or they're going to do strikes from submarines in the sea or boats in the sea. They're not sending land invasion.
It would have to be like that. That would have to be way back in the day, like times for that to be successful. Like for all that to take place. Yeah. Because literally they don't even have to leave. They could just push a button, boop, boom, all of us is gone. We don't have a military, That's what the video was saying. What happened if we didn't have a military? Yeah. We would get we would have got tore up if it was this day and age.
In our alliance with NATO, we have it's like it's like controlling the chessboard, right? Yeah. We have positions on the chessboard where we're controlling the movement of other people. That's one of the reasons why Putin didn't want us in Ukraine. They didn't want Ukraine to join NATO because that puts the enemy right at their doorstep. Yeah. But our alliances in that region. So let's say a nuclear war does happen. Someone launches a nuke at America. Our alliances say if you're getting bombed, we're getting bombed, we're going to respond to. If if you get bombed, we're getting bombed. Yeah. So we're going to respond in time. So, it would be so, and that's when one of the deterrents from, that stuff like that popping off because, if we attack America, we're not just attacking America, we're attacking all of their allies.
Yeah.
And if we break off from those allies, we do risk,
What would you think would happen if we was to go to war over Greenland?
I mean, you got a bunch of different powers coming at one place.
Okay, so
it's bad.
So if it becomes a situation of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah,
and all the countries that were with us then join, the other side with join like China and Russia against us. We have problems. But if we just looking like, hey, we are the number one spending out of the closest number two is way off. But we spend militarily a crazy amount of money.
Yeah,
no one's really touching us in that area.
Yeah.
But can we take them all on by ourselves? I think we struggle a little bit.
A lot bit.
Yeah, I think the video that I was talking about that I did send, it was more so hypothetically talking about an invasion. Because I understand what y'all talking about, a nuke, of course, but it basically spoke on a hypothetical sense of if they were literally trying to come and invade. But I definitely understand the nuke jit because you could just, you're right, you could just press the shit and send that shit over or whatever.
And nukes, man, I think people think like nukes are just like one bomb dropping. Like, yo, what they've done with these bombs now, it's like it's multiple in one.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a cluster.
Yeah, they're not. It's like a cluster. Yeah, they're not dropping just a single bomb hitting this area. That bomb, that ICBM holds multiple warheads and decoy, and they all branch out and strike different targets. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, look at what I think it was either Pookie or AJ was saying when we had a meeting last time, or we were talking about how what Venezuelan guards were talking about how America dropped in and had all these different types of
weapons. Yeah, me and Pookie talking about that.
Yeah, like just the weapons and the skill set.
From what that security guard was saying in his statement of what happened when they went in and took Maduro. I don't want to mess up his name. when they went in and took him was like some sci-fi soldier type jump, bro. Like it was crazy.
Mhm.
He said that they was out on a patrol. They was doing their regular routine. They seen was it
Drones.
well, I can't say
Drones?
Well, helicopters.
drones.
No,
I couldn't say that
helicopters.
word. Yeah, but he seen drones, and all of a sudden, all of their systems went down. They couldn't call out. They ain't have no radio, no nothing. Then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
they seen 8 helicopters come up. He seen 20 people come down on the road, and he said they were shooting. He said, "I've never went against people like this before. This is something different. This isn't like a human being because their shots were so precise. It was crazy. It was 100 and some odd soldiers versus 20 people, and they tore their asses up.
You think they got the robots out yet?
I think they got AI out. Honestly, for him to say, "I've never fought people like this before," they got shots like precise shots, and all of a sudden they got hit with some type. Because you remember that part, Pookie, when he's talking about they got hit with like a sonic wave, and all like people start vomiting up blood and blood coming out of their ears. It was like sounding like some sci-fi soldier type shit.
Well, shit. They had a episode on Black Mirror like that. I was watching Black Mirror like a long time ago, and they had a episode to where they had somebody doing something, on one of the politicians doing something on TV, like a sexual act to an animal, and they didn't want everybody to see it, so they put out a signal that made everybody go get sick and start vomiting. You know,
but
they have that. Yeah. And but I've read, and I think you still look it up. They working on a machine years ago that was supposed to make you, I guess turn gay, something like that.
Yeah.
It sounds funny, but it's a true.
It's a true thing. It's a real
story.
I had to look it up. They had it was a military thing that they're going to. They was working on it.
Yeah, but they've been working on sonic weaponry for a long time. I can remember back in the day they were talking about using it during crowd control and riots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were talking about you just turn on a weapon, and they had one they said that could make you have a bowel movement uncontrollably, and
I can see that.
Yeah. Hey, what if they came up to you like, look, we give you 2 choices.
Yeah.
You can sit on yourself, or you can turn gay. Like, hey, I'm gonna hit you with one or the other. Pick. You got brown, rainbow. Right now, which one?
No, not to be off total subject. You know what I'm saying? Do you think we are having a war within ourselves with everything that's going on with the protesting, ICE,
like a civil war? Like a little civil war between the United States?
Yeah, like a beginning of a civil war.
In my personal opinion, it's always been this way through every president we have ever had. It was always advice of this person versus this person. Now we got social media to show it, but there's nothing new about it. It's always been like this. Now with ICE agents and stuff like that, I don't know if it's been like that, but it's always been a divide and fighting. Like people literally fight and kill each other over politics.
Yeah,
and it's always been that way.
My own personal opinion, you know what I mean? I from what I thought of ICE agents, even because I used to live, back in Houston, one day I was living in an apartment and me and my family was coming out of the apartment and we seen a whole bunch of guys with face masks on, with the helmet, suited and booted with rifles in their hands. And the dude did like this to me. And you talking about somebody scared, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he told us to come this way real silently and we had to leave, And my thought of ICE agents was getting people that was, doing criminal activity, and I understand that. I understand if a person's doing criminal activities. I understand if the person's a rapist, a murderess, all that different type of stuff. But when you start taking people that are American citizens just by racial profiling them, that's how I feel it's a racial profile. That's wrong.
Yeah, I get it. It is racial profiling, but the thing is, they identify. Unfortunately, the people that they're trying to identify is that race.
Yeah.
So Huh?
I think they should have identified targets. I don't think they should be just hopping out on people, being like, "Hey, yo,
I
show
think that's
me."
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's how they should do it?
Yeah, I think that's how they should do it. Because here's the thing. I was hearing a while ago that a lot of people at first, when they first started going after these immigrants, they knew who they were going after. Right? They were going after the criminals and stuff like that, but they had tabs. They have tabs on everybody.
Yeah.
So they knew who they were going after in the first place.
So if they hopped out on you, mistook you for a Hispanic person, they hopped out on you. How would you prove that you're an American citizen? In that very moment, when you on the side of wherever you at, how would you prove you're an American citizen?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to have whether it's some sort of ID on you.
Okay. I've heard of us.
If they can't, it's just like if they. I mean, I don't know if I want to equate it like that, but you know, if they pull you over, you got to prove you have an ID or license or legal. You still got to present some sort of ID.
They still take you down to all the way down to where their station is, even though you're showing them an ID, but they want to go into depth and find out more. Like, oh yeah, you really is an American. You know what I mean? Like the man has an ID on him. He's showing you that he's an American citizen or whatever. What more can he do? And it gets crazy after that. You know what I mean? If he has an ID on him and all that, huh?
Are we supposed to start walking around with our birth certificates and social security?
That's what I'm saying.
And all that stuff in our pockets, like on our person 24/7, right? Or you
can't keep it on your phone
because in reality, all right, if we look at the people from these countries, they don't own. Some are dark skinned, some are light skinned, some are medium tone. There are people of these countries that look at. I mean, okay, we talking about Hispanics, but they're going after
Somalis
and all the nationalities. So me as a black man, I could be he black. Let's go see what nationality he is. I don't know how I would explain to them that I'm a U.S. citizen other than I'm speaking perfect English to you. Like I could. Show you my address. I don't know, but I'm also wouldn't be cool with them being like, all right, we're just gonna take you down to this place and identify you. I'm not cool with that either.
I wouldn't be cool with that at all.
Nah.
And I've heard stories of them doing that. And that's not cool.
Having the experience of being deported in my resume.
We stand with you, Pookie.
Not bad of a process. It goes by quick.
Yeah.
Hey, look. You got something in common. Like, brother. I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. Come on, West Side.
You turned us around.
But I mean, I don't know. Have y'all seen any of that happen to where they taken, like, let's just say, like, I know a lot of Venezuelans here that look black. Have you seen any black people that's mistaken and let me see ID like that are American black? Like,
I haven't seen an Asian in person yet.
Huh?
I said I haven't even seen none of the action in person yet.
Oh, yeah, have you even heard about it?
It happened like a couple of days here in Rochester. Dang, you know where it was at, Troy? Here in Rochester, it was like a couple of days ago. I can't remember.
I don't.
Hudson?
I don't know.
I think it was over there off Hudson. I think it was.
At the gas station?
Right,
at the gas station?
I think what did he say?
He said what? Hudson?
Please don't.
Which gas station was it at?
Damn.
But it happens here, but it's like rarely, you know what I mean?
But here's the thing. But with the people though, unfortunately, I mean, being an undocumented person here is classified as a crime. So what can we do?
I would very much like to know, other than because they focus on Hispanics, but I would like to know what did they get those other people that crossed the border illegally? Though I know y'all seen that footage of the one dude who was like, "You will know my name, like you will know who I am."
No.
It was Arab-looking guy,
Yeah.
and he was just crossing came over the border, and they started interviewing him.
Wait, came on the border from where?
He came over from up through Mexico.
Really?
No, what?
Yeah. Yo, Google when we Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the people like that was the ones that I was scratching my head over. Like, okay, I expect to see people who are native to those countries coming over. But when I started seeing people from other countries that are across the oceans, I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
something ain't right down
Yeah,
here.
right. That's too dangerous.
And
Hey, look, and for me, I got like I don't know if I told you, but I got coworkers from that. I mean, I just said, but I know a couple of them personally, like from
Mhm.
working side by side with them that you know a fear of getting deported, going back to Venezuela. Like one guy, his brother-in-law just got deported. No, he's not even deported yet. He's still in jail. Like they still got him locked up in
Damn.
Dallas,
Damn.
like
Hmm.
and not letting them get out. And his asylum card, whatever it's called for him having asylum, is up in March. So he's worried about, you know, are they going to renew me? You know, what do I have to do? He's trying to get a second. He's getting a second job right now, just to have enough money, just in case something happens. I got to go back with money. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have something. So he's working, and we work a lot of hours. So he's working on top of another full-time job after that.
Dang.
But he's legal though, right?
Well, through the Asylum Act, yeah, that's legal. I mean, if he's through this Asylum Act, but here's the thing, it's over. It's going to be over with in March, so he has to renew. It has to be renewed.
So
he doesn't know if it's going to be renewed.
Ideally, what would be the reason he wouldn't get renewed if how long had he been in the country?
Well, it's not that. It's because Trump had he was ending the asylum for these countries. For like Venezuela he was ending the Asylum Act for them.
Okay, and that was more so like working visas and stuff like that. Come here to work.
I don't know if it's really working visa or all that. I just know he's here on asylum. That's all I know. So
he was nabbing people when they went to in them situations where they go to renew and all that stuff. They was grabbing people in.
Yeah. So he's worried about, and then plus he's got his kids. So he has one of his kids actually born here. So he's worried about getting separated, you know, from his kids.
From his family.
They grab him up.
Yeah.
You know, like his brother-in-law, you know, his brother got a whole family and they got him up there for over a month, just in jail in Dallas, and won't release him. And then, you know, his family here.
Now that's the part I'm curious. Why hold him for a month? Right? If your intent is to deport him, why hold him for a month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said the lawyer don't know nobody had no answers for him. And it wasn't like he was committing a crime. He said he just got picked up.
Oh, greedy dude.
You know, so yeah, man, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm proud to be an American. But yeah, man,
I do see the potential to turn into one of them situations where, you know, they came for some people and others remained silent, and then they started coming for them too.
What, like getting told on?
No, just like, you know, people, people looking at this as, oh, you know, that's just a problem for, you know, people who come from countries south of the border. That's a them problem.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it stopped being just a them problem. It starts hitting a little closer to home.
Yeah.
You know, so
true.
But anyway, so let's move on to the you know what? I want to talk about this 7 second. I'd rather get on that.
Well, what's up?
Like now Pookie had came up with something about what 7 seconds with no gravity.
Oh yeah. Talk about that, Poop.
Oh well, backstory on that from what I have come across was there is a project that the government is predicting. I believe it's August 12th, 2020. At a specific time. I think do you remember the time, AJ?
I think it's
Was
4
it like
p.m.
7?
4 p.m. It's 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Mhm.
The world is supposed to lose gravity for 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So meaning if you are in Miami, you're just gonna see a whole bunch of rising BBLs going up in the air. So yeah, it's called Project Anchor, is what they call it. Project Anchor.
Project Anchor.
Yeah, Project
Yeah,
Anchor.
Okay.
That's supposed to go on, and you're supposed to go up in the air for 7 seconds. People that are outside, or so the government is supposedly building bunkers, preparing for this event. I guess it was supposedly supposed to be leaked NASA information, but from my understanding, it was the whole idea, the whole rumor was created by a TikToker.
Yeah.
So like I said, I think it's a whole bunch of fluff, but
Hey, y'all wanna stream live on that day and that time and see if we all floating?
Hey, look.
That's what I'm saying. But can you imagine that? Because you see in that video, they said like, what was it, between 40 to 60 million or billion people supposed to die or something like that because buildings supposed to be lifted.
Number, yeah.
Yeah, some
So
high
because-
number.
Well,
7 seconds? Is that enough time to get all that lifted off the ground?
Apparently,
7
yeah. They're talking
seconds.
about like you're looking at like buildings, cars, any type of object. When you losing that type of thing randomly, gravity take everything up, and then everything.
Is it
comes
going to
up.
be? Can I ask a question?
Now, is that scientifically possible? Like,
No, I
are
don't
they
think
using
it
a
is.
device that
No.
would do that?
I don't think that's possible.
Is it going to be like a fast
The laws
blood?
of physics say no.
What you
You're going to go like
Right.
up in the air?
I don't know if it could be a fast, but it's gonna be a fast drop. They say
That's what I'm saying.
It's all due to like black holes that they're experimenting on.
Hey, whoa. Respect our sisters.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to do with this. You know what I'm
talking about
saying?
the BBL floating.
Working in outer spaces.
Black holes. Yeah, but yeah, they said that's the reasoning behind the whole loss of gravity.
Got you.
But here's the thing: the way I see it, if that were to happen, 7 seconds with the way the space is we'd all just it'd take a second for us to just like, you know what I'm saying, outer space and everybody's dead. 7 seconds would destroy everybody, and it wouldn't be no we falling back down. It wouldn't be no slow rise. It'd just be like this is space and now we're gone. We have to lose our atmosphere.
Absolute extinction
We have to
level.
lose our atmosphere.
Yeah.
But even though I think is BS, I will be strapped down on August 12th.
So when you get like pulled through your ceiling, if you like downstairs, you gonna get pulled through your ceiling through the second floor too, and then do your roof.
I don't know if you're gonna
I'm
go
telling
through
you.
it, but you're gonna lose gravity. You still
Being
gonna be on
strapped
the couch.
down ain't gonna help you.
Ah.
Because if you think about it, the rotation of the Earth, right?
Exactly.
What keeps the oceans and all that stuff down to the ground is gravity.
Yeah.
No gravity, the inertia still happens, right? So
Exactly.
all that water is going to.
So yeah, that's actually gonna make some damage if it did happen. That would be crucial.
You talking about the impact of the water hitting the ground? Yeah.
So the only way to escape that is already be out in space.
Right.
Be on this threshold already out there.
So like I said, man, the BBLs would be crazy, man. So you just gotta.
And
watch
then
out
you got to make sure you ain't going to work that day because it's gonna be 4 o'clock traffic. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in your car.
Bruh.
Take that day off. Put some PTO that day.
That is tough, man.
Crazy, man.
The Earth lose gravity and you were stuck in traffic.
I'll be mad as shit.
For 7 seconds.
You gonna wait till I got home, damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we can get some spacesuits from Timu or something.
Timu. Heck no, they so
Timu got every goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's if they're allowed to bring them, these tariffs.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
shit.
I'll be watching stuff like that, like if the world stopped turning,
Mm.
or just or gradually just slowed down and stuff like that. They be having like documentaries and stuff like that, and I'll be watching them. And it be
Yeah.
they say it just
Sometimes
be
that stuff be interesting.
huh?
Very interesting
That stuff
theories.
be interesting sometimes, like what if stuff. I'll be watching that
Yeah,
joint on
I
YouTube.
love that.
What if?
I watch stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
One thing I wish I can find a what if. Like, what if slavery never happened? How would everything
You
look?
talking about slavery in general or American slavery?
Or
America,
just American slavery?
Black people, if that never happened, like if slavery never took place, that's a what if I would love to see.
I don't think America becomes an economic power.
Yeah.
I think
So
America
we got
still get invaded.
Because you got to think slavery has been around forever, and for that
Yeah.
reason.
Well, you
For that
got 400
reason.
years of free labor, which
Yeah.
generated a lot of generational wealth that pretty much conformed all the financial superpowers in most of the nation, in all the world.
Pretty much.
So we
Yeah.
took this.
Capitalism thrives with cheap labor, or in that case, free labor.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was. I mean, I have a whole theory of why the slaves will end up being free, but I don't think it had anything to do with any moral view of slavery.
No.
Which
Yeah,
kind
I
of
believe that.
to kind of call back to earlier when we talking about the protests in Iran. I don't think at the surface they'll say it's a moral cause that we want to go in and killing people. They don't really give a damn about the people getting killed.
No.
They have other motives, and that's
Right.
the narrative that works. So I
Yep.
think they did that same thing with slavery. Oh, this is a bad thing.
Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at the what was the Venezuelan story at first when they first started talking about Venezuela? Was it the drug trafficking?
It was a drug trafficking.
It was narco terrorism.
Narco terrorism, yes.
Yeah.
And then he, mistreats his people and all that stuff too. So
and everything started coming out. So,
Mhm.
man,
I don't think.
I was
Oh, sorry.
huh?
Go ahead.
No, I was Pookie done got this dang what if stuff going now. I'm listening I'm watching this Netflix show, and it came out in 2016. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's called 11/22/63.
I seen it, but I didn't watch it. Like I seen like
My mom was watching that. I noticed it. It was it's like Stephen King.
Is it Stephen King?
I think he's part of the production. Yeah, where they were. You talking about when the old dude and then the young dude was at the diner.
Yeah,
the dude went back and he ended up back in time, and then they was talking about stopping the assassination of JFK and the butterfly effect and all that stuff.
James Franco is in it, and it took place in 2016, and he's friends with this guy in the diner, and he's going through he's going through a rough time. His wife just divorced him and stuff like that, so he's down and out. So this guy has a time. It's like his closet goes back in time, but it only goes back in time to 1960. So he's like, but the thing is, no matter how long you stay back in time, you come back 2 minutes later. So the past can be 3 years. When you come back, only 2 minutes to went by.
Oh wow!
So the guy that had owned the diner, his goal the whole time was to find out if Lee Harvey Oswald. He was trying to stop the assassination, but he had to find out if Lee Harvey Oswald was the only one, a lone assassin, or was he working with CIA, the mafia, whatever. So he has to go through 3 years of investigation, right? Because he can only go back to 1960. So he's developing a whole life right now. He's there, got a job.
What is that on?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, so he had to get a job. He has to, while he's doing his investigations and stuff, and he tweaks some stuff while he's there. Because he's seeing people he knew as their younger self now, older people from there. He's like it was a guy who, old man, and he had a trauma when he was a kid. His dad killed his mom, his sister, you know, his siblings, and just left him alive.
Yeah.
So he went back in time and kind of changed that. He ended up killing the dad and all that stuff.
Mm.
And and then he moved on and trying to do different things. And now I'm not done with it yet, but he's found Lee Harvey Oswald, and he's trying to now, you know, we got to find out like is there a second shooter? You know, it's a lot of stuff he's trying to change.
You said what was that called?
It's called 11/22/63.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they're
it's
trying
like
to,
a date.
you know, yeah, it's when the assassination happened. So they're trying to go back and stop
That
that.
sounds
But
fire, though. I'm glad
he's
you
got a
started
whole life
watching
now.
it.
He done found him a woman, you know, and stuff like that. And you know, he's living a life and trying to. The guy wanted him like, you can't forget what you're there for. Like you can get easily get messed up. And the thing about it too,
something about them
long you stay there, huh?
There was something about them 1960 cheeks, boy.
Hey.
Telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
That's still the age. No, that's still the age of the flat butt white women.
Oh yeah, but
You know, they had the flat booties.
That's
back
what they
then.
like back then. You know.
do what to do with it.
You know, so yeah. So it's a good, interesting show. I'm not done with it yet, but it's still a what if. That's what I was getting with it. So it's a what if that never happened. Then these events, if he doesn't get assassinated, then these, you know, Vietnam War, all this stuff don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So,
all these
do
other events don't happen.
Do y'all believe in the parallel universes?
Yep.
So
I don't believe
I
in
believe
it, but I don't dismiss it either.
I believe in it.
I believe so.
in your what if there in parallel universe?
It's happened.
It's happened.
Yeah.
It's happened. It's out there. It's already.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about something similar because I compared it to that movie Ant-Man, the last Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Where there was a section where there was I think they were in some multi-dimensional realm.
Yeah.
And there was a particular scene where there were versions of him that represented different decisions.
Yeah.
So it was like he was in some type of area, and he started to make decisions, and then it ended up turning to be different versions of him that made an opposite choice.
Right.
So it was kind of neat like that. When I've heard of that, it kind of was like, yo, okay, this version of you represents you making this decision versus
either went left, you went right.
Yeah. So it was
you remember that movie Everything Everywhere too?
Yeah, that's my shit. I love that movie, yo. That's my movie right there.
I never saw it. I heard about it. I never saw it.
Movie. I love that movie.
Is it? I never.
You said what? I was just saying.
No, I was trying to hear what you said. What did you say?
I'm trying to. I was just trying to hear, kind of saying it's the same kind of thing. It's almost like when you have like a diamond shaped piece of glass and the line shines through and it comes out in so many different parts. You know what I mean? It kind of in different its own little rays kind of thing, and it's kind of similar like that. Like per se, when particles split, and it's a real thing supposedly.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like I may not believe in it, but I believe in the possibility of it is still real, because in reality, if we make a right instead of a left, in reality, there's two different situations could happen, and it affects two different ways.
Yeah, and I always say that, like, there's a rich version of yourself that exists.
Yeah.
What if there's a more broker version?
There is a more broker.
There is.
Like,
there's a version of all of us that's on the street holding the sign right now.
Exactly.
There's multiple versions of yourself. That's like what happened. There was a version where I never left and went off to the military. Exactly. What happened? There was a version I just went straight to college.
Right.
Yeah.
There are versions.
Or version where you still
the thing is, it's I think decisions even now in real time, I think these things are happening simultaneously. Yeah. And decisions you make move you closer to that version.
Right. That's
in
why
that particular universe or dimension, even though you won't necessarily notice anything changing because
Right.
it's you. Even
Yeah.
the people in your life are the same.
People
But
believe that like you just have
Yeah.
this one vessel, this one body that you deal with, but not knowing that you're a consciousness, you're a conscious being that jumps. Your consciousness jumps. Like everything exists all at once, like bro said.
Mhm.
But you're literally jumping. Like I actually believe like we're so accustomed in this dimension, accustomed of time moving forward because time
Mhm.
bounds us that way. Time only moves forward. Time does not move backwards. So in this dimension, our minds only know forward. Everything only goes straight. You can't go backwards. But in other
Mhm.
dimensions, that does not exist. You know what I mean? Time doesn't exist only in this realm. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So once you kind of understand that everything is taking place all at once, you can actually like like that movie, Everything
Like the
Everywhere.
movie,
Shows,
yeah.
like
Mhm.
you're literally atoms close put together. Everything is just made of atoms.
Hmm.
They can switch, change. You're actually in control of that. That's why they say
Mhm.
that people have superpowers because you
Mhm.
can do things, but your mind, you're programmed to believe things are solid.
Hmm. That's why,
You know?
like what you were saying, like you pretty much described the movie. Everything is everything. It says
Right.
it says it in
You
the
should be able
title.
to put your
I'm gonna have to
right.
see that because y'all. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
Yo, it's dope,
It's like
bro. It's a
it's like an
really,
action
really
movie,
good
but
movie.
it has a lot of hidden messages, a lot of gems,
Yeah.
about theories and stuff like that. But
yeah.
Hmm.
But they
even
started
the
talking about
Real
different
stuff.
multiverses in Marvel movies. Like, remember when they did that to
Yeah.
Doctor
They show you.
Strange? They did that with Spider-Man. They did it with
And you
multiple
right,
ever seen
movies.
like the
right,
movie The Flash? How he
Hmm.
can make time go backwards. He can go through walls. Remember, he went through the whole wall
Yeah.
and taking the
Yeah.
fridge without opening it because it's you move faster than atoms because atoms are just shaking. You're everything's built of atoms,
Yeah.
and once you kind of see that frequency, everything has a certain frequency. You know what I mean? So once you kind of match that frequency, you can control it.
Now, I don't want nobody going out there on the freeway thinking you the Flash, you know what I'm saying? Because of your atoms, you know. Don't take what he's saying, like go out there
You
like
don't see the flash, all right? A flash of headlights.
yeah.
Man.
Right. But it's a real
Yeah.
thing, man. That's why I said, like, I'm so open. Like, I open my mind up to actually understanding things that really don't make sense because it's real that the truth is stranger than fiction at times. Like, you think that shit is just in movies. Nah, some stuff could be like, hold on, that don't make sense. But
they put a lot of stuff in the movies to inform you on. You know what I'm saying? It's very
yeah,
true.
we would have known a lot of stuff without it being in movies, right?
You just have to open up your eyes and see it. You know what I'm saying? You have to look past everything. You have to see the message that's within that movie. You know, I know we already talked about it, but Sinners was a really good example of giving out messages in a movie. You know, it's multiple movies that's like that. You know,
I haven't even seen the movie yet.
Really, if you think about it,
get out of here. You ain't never seen Sinners?
Not yet.
He was in the movie.
I swear, no wonder he didn't get that.
Yeah, he didn't understand. That's why he didn't understand what that joke. Yeah.
What joke? What joke y'all talking about?
Yeah, because I had made a
Yo, Pookie, you stupid as a bitch.
and I was saying that I thought you understood what I was talking about. It was
Yeah, no, he didn't see the movie. He didn't get it.
That's why he wasn't laughing. He ain't understand it.
No, it was a reference about one of the guys trying to come back in when he was using the bathroom. But yeah, when you see it, you'd be like, "That's what."
Nah, you have to go get it. You didn't see it.
I don't even think I heard what you said though.
Yeah, it was just about that character that
You talking about the heavyset dude? The heavyset dude that wanted to come back in? I ain't seen the movie yet. I seen that damn clip.
Hey, you be your own people's. Oh,
Oh man, you got my eyes tearing up, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's a good movie.
in another world, that's Troy. In another possibility, parallel universe.
That's his universe.
Oh,
Yeah, man. I'm sure another universe. I got my 360 waves on there. You know, everything together. You know,
Oh man, you know,
this universe, in this version of me, it fell out. That's it.
you got locks. Hey, you got locks in another universe.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I got dreadlocks, man.
That Gumby.
Gumby.
Yeah, but-
Yeah. Oh,
But,
Boo did have the Gumby.
Yeah, that
oh,
Gumby.
you
Gumby, yo.
he was dancing.
Brown.
Yeah, I had the Gumby.
Yeah.
I was Kwame with the polka dot snake.
Yeah, that's way back.
Yeah, the Jerry Curl.
I had no Jerry. No, wasn't Jerry. I had a S curl. You know what I'm saying?
I know our pops had Jerry. All our pops had Jerry curls.
Yeah.
All of them was so glow for real.
Ain't nobody here betrayed them more than AJ's, because AJ hair used to be down here.
Your hair betraying you now.
Your hair betrayed you. Man, please, bro.
Ball nigga.
Hey, you want me to be with you so bad? Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, I told you, man. Come on home. Come on home.
Just come on home, Mo.
Come on home, man.
I can go to the barbershop and say fade. Give me fade. You ain't said that in 12 years.
All they gonna tell you is close your eyes and they gonna fade to the
back. Hey, listen to y'all talk right now. Got me thinking about the next topic: black fatigue.
Black fatigue.
Yeah, drink some on that. Drink some.
Word. That's when black people go
I'm
for
black
a run
fatigue.
and they tired.
I'm tired of hearing black people complain.
That's all it is.
Black fatigue.
But here's
Black
the thing.
fatigue.
So if you look up black fatigue, they're talking about the.
Is there actually a definition for that? Do you think?
Yeah, it's like somewhat definition. It's like, you know, black people with struggles and stuff like that. They tired of the everyday nonsense that go on, but it's been twisted now. Now it's about black fatigue is all the complaint and the woe is me, the you know, blaming the white man for everything, you know,
like a victim mentality.
Like we're tired of the fighting, you know, fighting on Instagram and stuff like that, twerking and all that stuff. Like it's like that the negative, the stuff that doesn't make us look bright, you know.
Yeah.
That's what the fatigue is now.
When I look at black fatigue, for me, I would say the narratives, the negative stereotypes. I'll be tired of that or whatever, because that seems to be the most prominent thing. It's almost like you go to a country that never seen a black person, but they've been programmed or they've seen stuff on TV or whatever's going on over there so much that they think that all black people are a certain way or this and that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say I would be tired of that particular narrative to where it just will change black people in a negative light. And you know, also the victimhood, you know, the victim mentality, I would say. Mm-hmm. I don't hear it a lot. You know, of course, I'm always working. I ain't necessarily out there like that, but I don't necessarily hear it a lot unless it be on like social media or something like that. Yeah. But I don't pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, I like for myself, it's like when I see, and I don't really call it black fatigue, nigga fatigue all day. Like I'm tired of that version of it. You know, the fighting on Instagram and like also the victimhood, but the if I do something wrong and I shouldn't be held accountable for it, and that's just the negative part of it. Like, it's no black fatigue, because I think black people in general are very intelligent. Like the bright part of us, the good part of us are excellent. You know what I'm saying? But just the highlighted negative stuff, which is probably a small percentage, but it's still the highlighted negativity. You know what I'm saying?
And it seemed like they only highlight the negativity. It seemed like to me, you know, I mean, they rarely even highlight the positivity. You know, it's like you see shows nowadays, all you see is the females popping. That's all you see. You know what I mean? So it makes us all black females is like little hood rats. You know?
Yeah, it breaks the self-esteem, breaks that confidence. Like
exactly.
Female, like you telling a female, you look terrible, you this, you that, you break that confidence. She really believed that on the inside, even though it's not true. She would really believe that she's horrible looking, and you know what I mean? Because you breaking that psyche on her, like, you know what I mean? And you making everybody else around call her ugly, and break her down and stuff. Even though she's gorgeous, absolutely model, straight dime, but you keep telling her this, telling her that, she believe it, and that's what they're doing with us.
And I'm really big with what Boo has said. That stereotype type stuff. I dealt with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big black dude. I was bigger back then with a bunch of tattoos. So the first thing, and I dressed how the way I dressed.
What'd you say?
They really thought it was you that was in that Planet A's bow your heads.
Bow your head. But the first thing that they automatically thought, oh, you must have did time. You did prison. Whatever, or you're a part of a gang or whatever. And I'm like, what? I ain't.
You actually served the country.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I went to college. I served the country. I did all that different type of stuff. So don't look at every black person like they're like that.
Big Mac.
Big Mac. Exactly. That was my
Yeah, I feel like, I feel like honestly, the Democratic, the Liberal Party pushes that a lot. Like they will, like, look at the last election when what's her name, Kamala was running. She had every rapper out there, Megan Thee Stallion singing and twerking and stuff like that. It's like, why do they push that sort of stuff, and we just fall right into the trap?
Yeah, it just lets you know they think your IQ is very low.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna do much. Just have a rapper come shake her ass and.
And look at when they running. Look at a Democrat running like Joe Biden or whoever. What do they do? What's the first thing they do? They go to a black church. Yep. Get up there and moonwalk. I don't feel no way. Talk like an old slave. And then everybody's like, "Oh, we like it. He's one of us. He's for us." And then soon they get elected,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
The black thing. When they put on a black thing, they start trying to talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
crazy.
And then next 4 years, they don't touch you. They don't even think about you. They over in another country working on whatever they working on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's and then we just
every time they come to New York State, they go to Harlem, or one of the black bros, and they'll go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And they'll have a bunch of stage people sitting around the restaurant acting like they eating food around there, some black food. And
did you see? Hey, did you see? Was it Biden who went to that father and son house and they was eating some chicken?
Did you remember that?
He went to a guy's house with him and his son, and they was eating fried chicken. And he's having a conversation. I'm just like, wow.
Was he probably was tearing that junk up? Was it made by black people?
Hey, I don't know. It probably.
They use the same playbook every year.
That person ain't cooked that food.
Nah.
They're not gonna let a president just eat some random people's food.
Nah,
I did not. I did not.
I mean, if you think about it, they use the same playbook every campaign. Every 4 years, they use the same playbook.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, they do black churches, they do celebrities.
Mhm.
And then they get our black women on board with all the nonsense, like, and I know you're gonna this, but abortions. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's abortions are racist. It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
made by a racist woman.
And y'all don't
For
even notice. Y'all don't even notice when Kamala came to Charlotte campaigning, she was passing out EBT cards.
wow.
No,
What?
I'm
You
joking.
did?
Oh,
I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
passing UC cards out.
hey, but here's the thing. Look how believable that was.
I know, right?
Oh.
And if you would have carried on with it, people would have believed it. Like, no, she went to Charlotte and she's passing out EBT cards. Man, I heard it was like $300 on that job.
Now, one day talking about giving out weed or something like that. Or
Oh
something,
yeah,
man.
that is true.
Oh,
They
hey,
was campaigning on legalizing weed.
and here's
Yeah.
hey, what's the number one thing they start the conversation of whenever they start elections? Can y'all guess?
Don't say reparations.
Yes, reparations.
Reparation? Mm,
Yes,
Every time they get us.
that's the first topic that come up.
yep.
No, they ain't getting no
I'm sorry to bust everybody's bubble, man, but you know I love to be corrected if I was wrong, but ain't no
Word.
damn reparations coming.
Yeah,
No damn
yeah,
reparations.
They will give reparations. They will give reparations, but right before the dollar completely collapses.
Right.
Yep.
It'll be right before something to that extent.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Like, I'll be surprised, and I will make a video and say I was wrong if that happens. I would not mind coming back live talking about how wrong I was, but I don't see no damn reparations, and I ain't waiting on it either.
Nah.
That ain't happening. Why do
Hell
you think that is, though? Why do you think they'll give like all the other, races some type of reparation compared to us?
Because
They don't have to.
Because economics is power, right?
Mm.
If enough of us actually have the sense to do the right thing with that money, we economically because we're already $1 billion economy, black people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
With all the Gucci and Goofy we buy and all the stuff we do.
Yeah.
If we actually got wise and start,
Investing.
circulating that dollar within our own communities and
Yeah,
doing
that's
that type of stuff, yeah, we would.
Yeah, that's Black Wall Street reborn right there.
That's a what if. What if our black towns weren't burnt down and destroyed? What would they do?
What if?
That's a good what if.
Yeah. Because I heard it was
really good.
I would say they said it was a lot of Black Wall Street versions of Black Wall Street all through the country. That was just one of the main ones.
Yeah, that was
the incident that happened. But I heard it was similar things happening, but wasn't to that extent as far as the military came in and burned that down. Those were planes dropping bombs on them from our own military.
Yeah.
Well, you heard
Village, right? Really look into, yo. Central Park. Was it Lake Lanier?
Lake Lanier.
They flooded a whole.
Baltimore had one. I can't remember the name of it.
They flooded the town, bro. It's a town at the bottom of that.
Wow.
Crazy. Yo, you gotta look that up, yo. Research all the ones it is, yo, and how they got rid of them. It's crazy.
Now think about this. What about okay, we talking about like man-made lakes, canals, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think there's something under the Erie Canal?
I don't know. I haven't ever heard of nothing that one.
I haven't heard nothing about the Erie Canal.
Well, I'm just saying it's a man-made lake, which most of these places that they said that these towns are under that flooded, where they turned them into man-made lakes, canals. So
it's possible. Somebody do some research.
It's possible. It could be a town underneath it.
Yeah, it's possible. Definitely possible.
It's possible.
Because you got Frederick Douglass. You got Frederick Douglass there. You got a lot. It's a lot of Black history
Yeah.
Within Rochester, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that was actually existed.
Well, in Rochester, they ran the black people out of Rochester. Black people ran the black people out of Rochester.
Yeah.
So they said, from what I understand, they said Rochester used to be a very affluent town. There used to be a lot of old money that was there.
Yeah,
Bro, they got YouTube documentaries on Rochester.
Yeah, and then the riots happened, and that they said, "Oh no."
I think Uncle Lee would tell us about some of the like stuff that used to go on, like when they was kids and in the riots and the race wars and stuff. There, they used to talk about this stuff.
I ain't hear about that.
Yeah.
Rochester was
back in the 1800s. Back in the 1800s, when he was young.
We do have a lot of history here, though. A lot.
Yeah, it's still called the Flower City because of it didn't produce a large quantity of the country's flour supply, right? Rochester.
I don't know.
You know, Rochester's German settlement. You know, it's a German settlement. Like I seen, like he's in his gravesite is in the same one with Frederick Douglass and what's the name, Susan B. Anthony. Like,
Oh, really?
It's in the same gravesite. I seen them both. Oh, when I was up there.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, George
B. Anthony and Frederick Douglass.
No, I was saying who's buried with them?
Oh, the Rochester guy. It's a German. Right, Rochester's a German settlement.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
But it was actually Native Americans before all that. But you know,
yeah, of course.
You still see the glimpses of what the money used to be here when you drive around certain areas, and you still see these big old houses.
Yeah,
you know, they might have changed them now and turned it into 2 apartments, but you know, you ride down East Ave and you ride down 19th through 19th Ward, and you see how big them houses are. You know.
The Eastman House is huge. The Eastman House on East Ave is huge. That look like a building. That's a house.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history. There's a lot of history
around the city of Rochester. You'll see that shit. You know what I mean? A lot of history, like what you said. You see all the old buildings. They got history. Nick Tahoe's. That's what is that? A landmark, ain't that?
They make it a landmark now?
I think so. I think Nick Tahoe is the building is a landmark. I think so.
Garbage plates.
Garbage plates.
Word. Home of the garbage plates.
Yeah. Y'all know they're doing the Wegmans in Charlotte. It's gonna be here in the fall.
You don't know what?
Yep, they're building Wegmans down here, y'all. Well, it's already one in with Raleigh.
Yeah.
They building one in Charlotte. That's probably
they building the mega Wegmans.
What you say?
Are they building the mega Wegmans?
Yeah. Right in one of the richest areas in Charlotte. In Ballantyne.
I know exactly what kind of Wegmans they're gonna put over there too.
Man, that thing probably gonna look like a mini mall.
That international Wegmans. Yeah, they got whole sections that is the whole culture. Yeah.
You know they building a casino out here too, man. They building a
casino?
Three-story casino.
Right.
20,000 slot machines, man.
20,000 slot machines?
Huh?
You said 20,000?
Yeah.
20.
It's gonna be 3 rows. It's gonna be 3 floors.
God damn.
Yeah. That shit gonna be fun though. Charlotte is the shit though. You got mad shit to do. That's exactly what more shit to do.
Y'all come down. Y'all need to come down for real.
Word, man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
But the Wegmans I think opens in like I think the fall. I think it's supposed to open up, but they're like finalizing everything, and I think they started posting jobs. I think now.
Word.
Then they're gonna, they're probably gonna send a bunch of people up to Rochester to train, probably.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question. Is they gonna bring Country Sweet with that Wegmans?
They did. They got it in Raleigh. They got
to.
Really?
What?
What?
I'm about to eat. I can still eat Country Sweet. We go down to Charlotte, baby. Yes.
Goddamn time.
As old as Country Sweet is, they had to bring a Wegmans down there to get Country Sweet down there.
Hey.
Right.
About time, man.
About damn time. Word. I can't
All
wait.
right.
Now I'm even happier to go down there. You got country sweet sauce, all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
country ball sauce coming down. Zweigels, all that.
I don't want no damn ball sauce. Ball sauce too runny.
Appreciate you, man.
It's good for
I
steak
didn't think that. They
subs. For
changing the
steak
recipe. They
subs.
picking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to use ball sauce for steak subs. I don't use it for nothing else. Just steak subs.
Ball sauce is nasty.
I put that shit on everything, both of country sweet and boss sauce.
I love country sweet sauce, man. Ball sauce,
It's
it's not nasty. It's just too fucking runny.
And sassy that was that sassy sour sauce, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, Salisbury.
They don't really hit like that. They don't really hit like
No in comparison, but yeah, man.
yeah, man.
Yeah, this sauce is alright. This sauce is alright. Yeah, they mess with the other sauce, but it's good. It's Rochester's own.
Yeah, man.
But
You know they got two Abbots down here. They got the Abbott ice cream spot. They got two of those down here now.
Word up, man. Yeah, they do got Abbott though. They got
Yeah,
Yo, I
they got
can't
two of
stand
those
you,
down
dude.
here.
I swear to God, I can't stand you, fool.
But yo, we've been on for a minute, man. We gotta let these people go to kind of rest up. I know they
Man, don't blame it on the people. You got us go to sleep.
Word, your ass is trying to go to sleep. You right trying to sleep. You stay
You gotta blame it on the people. But
Your
at
ass
the end of the day,
fine.
hey, look. Hey, listen. At the end of the day, I want to tell y'all this. Always, when Pookie was talking about that parallel universe and decisions, listen. It was a guy that I worked with who was a part of a decision, a fatal part of the decision. Like he was somebody was committing a crime somewhere, and then he was a victim of standing just wrong place at the wrong time, right? So you got to be conscious of the decisions we make, and go either way. Like I'm not talking about you. Sometimes you can't help that sort of thing happen, but just in life, don't be trying to make decisions. You know what I'm saying? Go one way or the other.
Trust your gut.
I would challenge anybody to create the best version of yourself as that person does exist, and figure out, okay, when it comes to certain decisions, what decision would that version make? Even though it's you, even though it's you, because a lot of times if you kind of can kind of write down a description of the best version of yourself, that would actually allude to more of the decision making. Okay, if I was this way, if I was this type of person, what type of decision would I make towards this particular subject or that particular subject or any different type of situations?
Word up.
Yeah.
Because ideally you could look at things differently, but based on how you are now, you could be just automatically thinking a certain way because of how you are.
Word up.
If you're a short-tempered person, you might not think you might be quick to snap as opposed to another version of you that might just be chilling. Might be like, you know what, I'm good.
Word up.
I see what you're trying to do, and ain't gonna fall for the bullshit.
Yeah. Like I can see Pookie version right now in the bed. So he got another version in the bed right now.
He just
So
word up.
Look,
Yeah.
once again, Not So Common, the World From Dangerous podcast. We appreciate everybody. Thanks for kicking it with us, man. Fellas, appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a
Peace.
Gamer Addicts, check us out. Gamer Addicts Universe. GamerAddicts.com.
Peace.
Word.
Oh. Peace.
Peace.
Did Moody hang up?
Yo,
Oh, he's still going live, though.
Hung up on
you
the.
pushed the wrong button. We still live.
Oh, you can see we still alive.
It's on show.
Yo, we still live.